Something from Killer Brownie just arrived in my apartment. My pal Giselle works, ooh, Halloweeny. Trick or treat yourself. They're doing a cool event in Chicago. They always have the best swag bags and swag boxes. Oh, it's a sack for your candy. I was about to put it on. Trick or treat, that's so cool. And then what is Killer Brownie? I have no idea what this is. Oh, wow. Well, just a lot more brownies. The Brookie, Chocolatier, Kitchen Sink, and a lot of those three. Bring your leftover Halloween candy and you get to trade it in for a fresh brownie. So we always get too much candy when we go trick-or-treating. Bring the stuff you don't want, like the taffy and the pennies that are dirty, and get a brownie. Details are below. I just got back from Crave Kebab. Hey, the shirt. Filming a bunch of these holiday specials for Crave Kebab. They're doing like $40, $50, and $100 plethoras of food. And I love seeing it all stacked up like this. You got the shawarma, the pita, baba ganoush, this massive tray of chicken kebab, both rices. You got the Diwali grape leaves with rice, fattoush salad, cucumber salad, and hummus. Look at the beauty. So pretty I could cry, and I will. I was at the restaurant shooting that with Sam.
$50 for all of this. I'm talking about large portion of chicken and steak shawarma.
I was craving shawarma at like 9:41 in the morning. Need to go shower and change because I was standing next to the fryer for 2 hours. But today we're honoring the one and only Katrinka LOL. She just celebrated her 40-year wedding anniversary. She moved and successfully set up her new studio, fellow YouTuber. And she's only a couple dozen subscribers away from the big 500. Katrinka, congrats to you. Big life things. Subscribe to her now. I am going to a playoff soccer game out in the suburbs, and I want to have a little something before I go. I don't want a full-blown meal. I'm probably gonna be eating again a little bit. This is what Katrinka calls the holdover.
Today we're gonna make a holdover. It's kind of a snack, really. You make a little bit of food so you don't spoil your appetite. Let's say you're used to having dinner at 4 o'clock. For some reason, you won't be able to have dinner until 7 o'clock. You don't think you'll be able to hold over that long. You make a little bit of food so you don't spoil your appetite. So here's the pizza holdover.
A little pizza holdover sounds absolutely perfect, Katrinka. I'm gonna use what I got. The reason this is so awesome is because if you have leftovers or you've just been holding on to things, start to get some of that stuff out of the fridge, you can use it. I used to love making pizza English muffins when I was like a kid, and I have not made one in so long. What am I, vegetarian today? I didn't have any like leftover beef or chicken in the fridge. Katrinka she basically food processed leftover chicken, peppers, onions. She put some tomato sauce in there and then spooned that onto her English muffin with cheese. I'm just gonna do a straight up jardiniere jalapeno grilled pineapple hot sauce pizza muffin. It's very common for us to have Thomas's English muffins in the house, and these expire today, so this works extremely well. Into our air fryer, toaster, baker cube. You've been seeing a lot of this thing. Got the basket here today. Throw this on here. I'm gonna actually toast. I'm not gonna air fry. Toast at 450, let it rip. Let that thing click away. The last little bit of Marl Provisions mild jarred, that's perfect. I have 2 big things of these. I've been looking to use them more, some Trappy's jalapenos. Bought this a million years ago from Whole Foods for a recipe I didn't end up doing, so pizza sauce. And then shout out to the homie Scott who sent this many moons ago. We got about a half a bottle left, but I've been trying to savor it. Let's use some of this. A little grilled pineapple muffin pizza, come on. This thing is already like a brick. This is good for about 5 more days. So we're using some mozzarella from Lucerne, Jewel-Osco, if you know, you know. Getting a nice pre-toast on that muffin so it's extra crispy by the time we put everything else on. I love this jarred. I literally eat it by a spoonful. I've talked about this before. Using the entirety of something out of your fridge that's been sitting in there before it expires and not having to throw it away is what being an adult is. Trappy's. Pickled jalapeno. It's another food that I could eat right out of the jar. Ooh, those are hot. These are the hot ones. It's pizza sauce from Whole Foods. It's probably $9 a jar, but it smells good.
You're rich.
Also used to love making pizza bagels. And mozzarella really is a cheese unless you eat it fresh. This is just like a role player in a game. It's not gonna stand out and do much. But combined with everything else, they could make a run. Oh boy. Okay, those got crispy. Ow. Woo, 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 woo. All right, this camera clearly in the shot. Let's go ahead and put our sauce on the little 2 mini pizzas we're gonna do. It really does smell. You can smell the herbs and seasonings in this sauce. This is kind of a cool concept because me going to an event tonight where I'm gonna have like a hot dog and chicken tenders or something, this is a nice little something for the next couple hours. I don't have a dinner or something, but more food is coming. Rather than me just opening up a bag of chips or popcorn and woofing it down over the sink before I leave, this feels a little more put together. Cheese. Reminds me of like making the Lunchables pizzas, but this is just with stuff you actually have. I'm kind of getting that vibe a little bit. And then quite obviously, everything just flew about, so I can put some of that on there. And it'll fall off more. You know, I'm not good at this. Even something as simple as this, I'll find a way to mess it up. And then let's put, we want to say like 3 jalapenos on each one? Sure. And then also some jarred, which will bake up nicely. We'll use the hot sauce at the end, a touch more cheese just to kind of glue it down once it melts. Excessive. I'm gonna switch from the basket to like the cooking tray.
Nobody cares, Sean.
Back on. Back on. Consider this some content that'll hold you over until you find something better.
You're a bitch.
Shawnee 2 pizza muffins. Back into our air fryer toaster. Man, do I air fry or do I toast? Should probably toast. I think air fry might destroy the bread. I think a light toast, maybe like 420, 425.
Nobody cares.
All right, that'll bake. I'll get this toasted up. All right, that'll toast. I'll get this cleaned up and we're eating and then we're leaving. How we looking? Oh yeah, that is crispy and melty. Ding, pizza's done. Oh wow. Yeah though. Okay. You know, maybe you got leftover ground beef from taco night, or you've got some pepperonis or something in the fridge, leftover bacon you can chop up. Honestly, as I've gotten older, I like don't need meat on a pizza thing, or even a thing necessarily. I think I used to always be like, I need a meat on everything I eat, and I just don't anymore. Do I want an entire beef short rib right now? Sure, I love meat, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, look at that, little caramelized Crispies. Strike this from the shot. Crispy, delicious pizza English muffin with only leftover things in the fridge, stuff that would have been there a while. Close enough to my towel drawer. Katrinka, again, thank you so much for the unbelievably generous donation to the channel. I wish you all the success with yours. Before I add my grilled pineapple hot sauce, I'm also gonna add some crushed red pepper and oregano. I like how Katrinka also zhuzhed and put some seasoning.
This is pizza seasoning spice blend.
I'm gonna take the small one that was basically the top of the English muffin and just try this baby as is. Oh, we're not on the counter. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, probably 1/2 of this is actually a holdover. This might be a whole meal. It's honestly giving adult bagel bite vibes. It's great. Peppers and just jarred in general can be a topping. On its own, I'm happy. Once again, shout out Scott for the sauce. Got more sauces that he gave me in his collaboration with Gindo's Underground Roots that I'm gonna try. A little sprinkle of oregano, crushed red. Easy. And there you have it. Holdover part 2. The B to your A. What? Cheers. That grilled pineapple hot sauce is so good. I mean, depending on your hunger level and how much you eat, you can decide how much a holdover is. Fantastic idea. I just love the term holdover. Eating giardiniera is kind of a good excuse for like getting your vegetables. Has this inspired anyone to do a holdover today or tomorrow? What would be yours? Pre-baking the English muffin is kind of the hidden gem here. That's the step. In that small little oven over there, I kind of was going in between toast and bake, kind of seeing which one worked. Bake was kind of the move at the end, over toast. I ate the jalapeno anyway. Katrinka, once again, congrats on all the fun things in your life. I love your channel. A holdover up, a holdover down. Be good to each other, no matter where you are. I love you guys, thank you for the support. Post bumper, probably me and my friends yelling fire a lot at the fire game. Okay, I gotta go. That heated me up. I might not wear a coat. GoPro, I'm trying to capitalize on the moment. Go fire! Fire!
Give him the trophy! Fire! 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 Fuego! I'm so sorry. You go ahead and touch that if you want. What's the temp on that? What would you say?
59.
That looks like
Pretty accurate.
that looks like ET's finger.
How much you pay for that?
16 bucks, I think.